Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Penn here, and today I am giving, my first impressions of Adobe Premiere Pro 2020. So, a bit of a background story here. I was going through some footage that I've captured from a previous session the other day, and I decided to open up Sony Vegas, which was my preferred editing software. And this wasn't the first time that this happened, but I pretty much shrugged it off the first time. So when I was doing GPU rendering inside Sony Vegas Pro 16, uh, it crashed my PC, and then it automatically rebooted. And I was like, okay, it can't be my power supply because this happened now twice, and this only happens in Vegas. So what's going on? So apparently, long story short, Vegas is having some numerous issues with Windows 10 and it crashes PCs. So I was looking for an alternative. The alternative that I found is Adobe Premiere Pro 2020. And since I already have Adobe Creative Cloud, yes, I am paying for a subscription for Photoshop and Lightroom, and that comes included with Camera Raw and all the extra bells and whistles. So I'm like, why not? So let me get a 7-day trial of Adobe Premiere. Let me do a little bit of editing and rendering, and yeah, the video that I put out yesterday, which was what content are you actually watching, that was edited and rendered in Adobe Premiere. And as I use the program, I'm only going to be getting better with my workflow. So my first impressions of it is, well, this program is stable, and it has true GPU rendering. So let me get to that. So in my Premiere Pro, I'm gonna go to File, then I'm gonna go to Project Settings, right? And then I'm gonna go to General. So under Video Rendering and Playback, the renderer automatically is set to Mercury Playback Engine GPU Acceleration CUDA. So, and this is applies to all my open projects. So if you have like an AMD, I think it will show up different. And then software only, I'm guessing it's going to be using, the built-in software and codecs, or even more of your processor. But this is what I actually want, is the GPU. My first impressions of Adobe is that not only is the rendering 3 to 4 times as faster versus in Sony Vegas, it's stable. It didn't crash my computer. It didn't give me an error code. There was some initial frame rate issues within the footage as I was scrubbing through and checking out the gameplay. But since that was recorded with a high-end bitrate OBS, I figured that my processor was chugging a bit, which is understandable in this situation. So number one, it has a better implementation when it comes to GPU rendering versus Sony Vegas, and it automatically detected my GTX 1080 Ti, which the GPU acceleration CUDA is right here. Another thing is that it's 3 to 5 times faster in rendering. Like the same commentary that I did in Vegas, it was going to take me about 17 minutes to render. And Adobe Premiere Pro, it only took me about like 6 to 7 minutes to push the video out in 4K 60 FPS. And to me, time is money. Time is of the essence. That matters to me. I like that they have these different categories up top as far as learning, assembly. They have different presets similar to Sony Vegas. Editing, this is the main tab that I'm going to be in, and just when I want to add some color to my footage, some effects, audio, graphics, and libraries. And I might be doing a dedicated video going over all of these sometime in the near future once I get more comfortable with the program. But overall, I think it's a nice and solid interface. It's not too, let's say this, when I switch from Vegas to Adobe Premiere, I did use Premiere back in college a few years back, so I do have experience with the program and interface overall, primarily on the Mac computers. But it wasn't overbearing. You know, the interface is fine on my eyes. You know, it has like this black and gray background, so when you're working on projects at night, by default, you know, you can focus a bit more. And Vegas has a nice interface as well, but this is great going to it. This is amazing. Let's see. Guess I have to drag in. I would go over the export settings, but I don't think I have any recorded footage at the moment, because I plan to do that in a bit. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So just now I had some archives of some videos that's on my channel, and I'm going to drag this to the timeline here. Alright, so you see here, as I scrub through, this is my Medusa tutorial that I did a little while ago actually. And I like that you can very easily see the different tracks. You can mute audio, you can do solo, you can do a voiceover recording, which is pretty nice, built into the program. I do like that. Then you can toggle sync lock, then you can lock the tracks. It gives you different options that I like in the program, and this might be like my go-to when it comes to editing. Like I said, I have a 7-day trial. I'm definitely going to be doing videos where I'm going to be editing things out and doing more commentaries to bring more variety to my channel, different things like that. And this is going to be one of the tools that I'm going to be using to achieve just that, combined with OBS, of course. OBS is great. I did a video on Streamlabs OBS. Check it out if you haven't. So since I have some footage in here, how about I'll go to my project, my export, and bring up media. And the hotkey is Control M, but I like showing where what I'm doing also. So I like the export settings. I mean, I can match the sequence, I can change my format. You see here they support a lot of different formats. What's probably going to be best for YouTube that I like is it gives you the option of H.264, and then when I did my footage earlier, it also gave me the option to do HEVC, which is high efficiency video coding, X265. And you see it automatically choose the preset match source to high bit rate, and most of this I left at default, and then it'll give you a estimated file size. And then this is just an experiment phase of it, of course, but I like the export settings. It's very well presented, very professional looking. Bitrate encoding, you can target the bitrate, the audio, multiplexer like that. It's nice, it really is, and I appreciate how it's laid out for sure. So I didn't want this to be like a quick video, or well, I want this to be quick, but it's almost about to be 10 minutes long, so guess I'll drop out. But this is like my first impressions of it. So far so good. It's Pen sign out. Till next time, peace out.